Drafting.
Jocks the round table. Let's ride.
They're doing a draft tonight?
Our fantasy draft on Madden. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay, we're gonna jump into it. Oakley's gonna do his list of the things that have gone on recently, and then we're gonna do SEC football predictions.
Yeah.
So just get into it.
Aaron Judge sucks.
How? Hit a bomb off Scherzer.
I know. I bet on the Mets because Scherzer was pitching.
9-game homer streak. Homerless streak.
Yeah.
Homerless.
That was his longest of the season.
Yeah, he's
now
at
that's
176 over the last.
Now that's not really a homerless streak. That's just a normal person playing baseball.
9-game homeless streak.
Homerless.
Homeless. He's homeless the last 9
No,
games.
I don't know about that.
Let's talk about
Because he hasn't hit a homer.
the Braves. Vaughn Grissom coming up.
Yeah, he's kind of cool.
Dansby Swanson will not play shortstop for the Braves next year. It'll be Vaughn Grissom. Bold
Mason is a
right
fair
now.
weather fan and has completely sold on Dansby Swanson.
I sold on Dansby Swanson 3 years ago. Let's be honest.
Dansby for a while.
Gold Glove, not Gold Glove. All-Star World Series champion, shortstop. Like, come on.
The only way that Dansby Swanson is in a Braves uniform next year is if he takes a discount.
Even though 10 other people have taken discounts.
That's the Braves. That's the Braves way.
There's another
Dude,
one.
what are you saying about Judge? Huh?
Dude,
What?
Home
he
run.
better hit like 47, so my bet that you didn't make hits.
That was
It's
48.
48.
I meant like 47 more.
More.
Okay, I don't know about that.
What do you need? 63?
62.
Okay.
It was very
He's gotta
coincidental
beat the
that I
AL
said
record.
47.
I thought it was 62 and a
48.
half.
No,
The record is
the record's
61.
61.
Oh, okay.
But it's in 154 games, technically.
So it was
Yeah.
60
I think I've texted this to y'all before,
Yeah.
but I can't wait for him to get 62, and then I'm gonna spend basically the rest of my life arguing on Twitter that that's the real home run record because the other guys were steroid users.
Yeah.
Well, it might not be considered because Maris was 156 games.
I thought it was 154.
Well,
It was less
so,
games.
Yeah, but it was less. Either way, it don't matter.
So
If he
yeah,
does
he
it
can
before,
do it before then though,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
and he probably just should.
I mean,
That way there's no argument.
what if he just hits like 6 in the last 8 games?
Yeah,
That'd be kind of wild.
it would be.
But it's like the 6 makes him like have 66 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Does that count?
Yeah, I'll count it.
Because then he'd only have 60.
What if he hits 100
Well,
next year?
I just
Next-
said 47 more, and you were like, nah, that won't
Serious?
happen.
How old is Judge? Judge is
That'd
30.
be less than 100.
Yeah, but what if he hits 100? 30.
All right.
Turn 30 first month.
How
of
many
the season.
home runs does he have?
300?
I don't think he has 300.
240?
6th year.
Is it 40?
He's probably-
40.
I'm surprised that
Because he had a
was
short
not.
year. Had a
Remember-
short year.
I know, dude. That sucks.
Like Hall of Fame numbers.
Well,
like,
I mean-
like seriously, because he's so old already. That's, you know what I mean?
That,
Only 30.
We were talking about it.
But like,
The 2020 season screwed Pujols out of 700.
yeah.
Yeah.
He would have like he'd be hitting for 715 this year.
Did he play a lot of games?
He played 39.
205, 206 now.
206. Yeah.
But that includes the shortened year and an injury year. 2 injury years, 2018, 2019.
But that's why.
But he still hit 27 those 2 years.
But what
So
I'm
if he
getting
can
at-
hit 30 for the next 4 years, that's what, 326?
I think he'll get 400.
I think he can get 400. For sure.
Do you think he's a Hall of Famer at 400?
Well, I mean, other things are going to come into play.
I mean, yes,
right?
but like,
I mean, if he plays
if
until
like
he's
if it's
38
average,
and hits 400 homers, and then that's like
He'll have a
8
chance,
more
yeah.
All-Star
And he's a
games.
great defensive player as well.
what's his average career average?
279.
Not bad.
No, not at all. And that's I expect that to go up with the remainder of this year and probably the next couple of years,
But
hitting for a higher average.
going back to Pujols, he only played 39 games of the 60.
Yeah, but still, that's
So if he would, I mean,
That's 2/3 of
extrapolate
the
that out
season.
to the 2/3 of a regular season, that's 100 games.
yeah.
He definitely hits. He hit 6 that year. He definitely hits at least
20.
12.
Yeah. A few more, 5,
Yeah,
6.
And that's
so
at
that's
700
20,
right
that's
now.
60 more games.
Double it at least, yeah.
60 more
Maybe
games.
15 to 20,
Yeah.
or 15 to 20 in that season.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Sucks.
Like he's
Yeah.
for sure, over at that point.
And the other thing is going to be like guys like Machado. Who are the other ones that are up there? Altuve. I think he's a little older, but those guys that are still really early, but on that 3,000 hit pace, taking 120 games or 100 games away from them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But also then you have like the strike
That was
seasons and stuff like that.
453 feet.
Yeah, you do have the strike season, but that wasn't.
453 feet.
It was like 95.
Yeah, but it ended in what, like August, July, August.
I have no idea. I don't know much about it.
I'm pretty sure it was
453
decent.
feet, guys.
Yeah.
Decently late.
Yeah,
Like if that
it,
falls
it
over.
said it on the TV when I saw it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, pay attention. All right, let's go to the
Okay,
list.
list.
Hard Knocks episode 2
I haven't seen it. Let's watch the first one.
is pretty good.
I haven't seen it
I
either.
Episode
forgot
2 is
about
fine.
it. I meant to watch it today.
Episode 2 is fine. Well, no, episode 3
Oh,
is tonight.
episode 3 is tonight, yeah.
So,
episode 2,
a
yeah.
whole week ago.
Episode
Yeah.
2 was good. Yeah. Not as good as 1, I don't think.
One was good. I've watched one.
I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight, so I might watch it tonight, I guess. Because I haven't been staying up for it. Because I go to bed and then I
Yeah,
get
I've
up
been
early.
watching it the next day.
Yeah. So I've been watching it the next day when I walk, do an incline walk, and watch Hard Knocks.
Oh, okay.
Can't do that because of my leg.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Do you ever look at your calves when you're doing the incline walk?
There's no mirrors in my gym.
What gym do you go to?
But you
The
can.
one in my apartment.
You can.
It's like a CrossFit gym though.
You don't need to.
But I don't do the CrossFit.
You don't need
Yeah.
a mirror to look at your legs.
No,
You
from
can look
behind.
down. You can look
No,
down, though.
Oh, like look down.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, I mean, probably.
I like to do it.
Yeah, it's chill.
Are the Mets going to collapse? I think. They're gonna collapse.
No,
I think they're going to
maybe
collapse
they
and
could.
not win the East.
I still think. I mean, what's their head-to-head record against the Braves? It's not close to 500, is it?
Oh,
I don't think it
couldn't
is.
tell you.
I don't think the Braves have beaten them
We won
that many
We
times.
won the last series 3-1.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There was a
I
5-game
thought it was
series that
split.
they won 4-1, I think.
Okay.
And then the last one that was in New York, and the last one in Atlanta, we won 3-1.
Okay. So that's closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Or than I thought it was. Yeah. No, for sure. They could. They could collapse.
I hate the Mets.
It'd be funny.
It would be very funny.
You're wearing Mets colors.
I'm wearing a Florida shirt.
Yeah, but it is Mets colors.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude? Yankees are playing the Mets. You're wearing Mets colors?
I'm for the Yankees.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
Pete Alonso, though.
Speaking of the Mets, Syndergaard ducked the Mets last week.
Scared.
Last week, yeah. I had it down as Wednesday, so chicken. I guess that was this weekend they played the Phillies. So chicken. So he's scared. Skipping ahead to today, DeGrom's ducking the Yankees. Scared.
Scared guy.
Scared.
He's so good at baseball, though.
Okay, well, play baseball more.
But
I
he's
guess.
scared, I guess.
Yeah. Pitched more than 30 games over the last 3 years, maybe. Anyway, CBS tweeted out the Big Ten hype video, but that deal doesn't kick in for another season, so that was kind of awkward. maybe.
Also, like, everybody was like, oh, this is, like, weird. Like it's
I don't
football.
care.
It's
It's on-
football highlights over the song. It's the same.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
care
I
at
didn't
all.
think it was weird at all.
Everyone's, it's going to be weird when they play that song for a Big Ten game. It's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like,
now,
I'm
maybe
glad,
it's
I'm just glad I
because...
get to hear the song still.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah. Now, here's my question. Is there a way for them to still do the Florida-Georgia game on CBS every year?
Wow.
Yeah, that's like
I don't know.
It's like a
'cause
state.
When I think of
That's the
CBS, I don't think of like SEC on CBS. I think of the Florida-Georgia.
It's all like
Line? Florida Georgia line?
No,
the
Florida-Georgia.
actual
the world
state
largest
line,
outdoor
not the
cocktail
band.
party.
Exactly.
Not
So
the
it's
band,
this football team from
They
Georgia
broke
and this
up.
football team from Florida.
Well,
and they
frick
play
them.
football on TV. I watch it.
Yeah, the world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
Speaking
Yeah,
of,
rivalry that was formerly
of
known as
watching
that.
football,
There you go.
this morning Judson was like, so are we going to have like 105 The Zone on next Thursday night? I was like, no, because I'm normal and I'm going to watch the game because Tennessee plays next Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm a normal person. I'm going to watch the game and not listen to it when I'm at home. And he didn't say anything. And then I realized we're playing softball.
Oh, yeah.
And I texted him like, I'm sorry.
I was a jerk. I apologize.
oh dang it! That means I can't go to that game. Never mind.
I was like, I'm sorry, I can't be a jerk. Or I was being a butt. And it's like, yeah, I figured you'd realize it and then say something. I was like, yep, that's exactly what happened.
Kirk's a Tennessee fan too.
Oh, is he?
Ugh. And then the biggest news from last week probably would be Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Suspended 11 games and fined $5 million. I think.
Oakley said that was way too
outside of
many
the stadium.
games.
What did he say?
The shirts
No.
it said like have you been to the Titans game? They have those like Derek, MF, and Henry.
Oh, yeah.
That they were holding up a shirt that said, "Bitch, give me a massage."
Oakley thought it was
I think
way
he walked in a run. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
How
Oakley
is he
thought it
standing
was way
still
too
like
many
that?
games.
No. I think it's way better than the
He's
6
just floating.
games. That's for
He's
sure.
just-
Yeah.
Definitely better than the 6
should have-
games.
It should have been at least a year. Like,
I think so. I think that's right.
yeah.
If you're not in jail, you should be able
I
to
know.
play.
I know that.
I see both. I see both sides. Like genuinely.
Like, I understand your thought process on that. Like, that's fair.
But again, I
just-
see him
yeah.
being suspended for a year makes
Yeah.
sense. I see that too.
Was
But
that the
in
list?
my humble opinion.
No, I think I had.
Oh,
Oh, I had the Dana White
Well, I
thing.
don't know. John Alex was doing something.
He said
but-
he was going to call
Oh,
it.
okay.
Maybe.
I had the Dana White thing.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady and Gronk.
Yeah.
I think it would have been Tom Brady's a free agent, Gronk in a trade,
Yeah.
is what the alleged deal was,
So choppy.
which makes.
Choppy!
I think you sent it about the quote about you're sticking with this MFR. And then also, obviously, they dominated the Raiders that year.
Yeah,
I don't think they would have.
Yeah.
I don't think the Raiders would have won the Super Bowl
You don't think
if they
so?
went. No.
I know that the Bucks.
defense.
would-
The defense wouldn't have been
Oh,
good.
Uncle Tire.
I definitely
The
know the
defense would not
Bucks.
have been as
The
good.
Bucks would not have won the Super Bowl
Uncle
if Brady had been
Tire!
the Bucks.
Huh?
The Bucks definitely would have won.
No,
Wouldn't have won.
No, they wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But the Raiders wouldn't have if Brady.
I don't know how many of
Brady
that,
was
how much of that defense was kind of guys that they got that offseason that maybe like hypothetically
Well,
the
they
Raiders
drafted.
would-
David.
I mean, they drafted Devin White, but
Yeah.
He was
Devontae
already
David
there.
was there.
Devin White
You're
was,
right.
that was his second year, wasn't it?
I
Richard
thought he-
Sherman.
I don't know.
I think it was.
It might have
his
been, yeah.
rookie year.
Yeah, you never know.
Actually, I know that because the year before I watched
Khalil Mack.
Jameis throw a touchdown to the
Did
Titans
Plasma?
defense.
No, it
They
wasn't.
already had that trade.
Jameis threw a touchdown to the Titans defense here the year before, and I remember
Yeah.
Devin White being there.
So you never know.
I just don't think they.
No way to know for sure.
No, but I
Hypothetically.
just don't think they would have.
It's still interesting.
Yeah.
Kayvon Thibodeau. That was kind of a dirty hit, low key. I know it was legal.
I
it was
thought
legal.
that at first, and then
I mean,
that happens all the time. and
I
it's
know,
just
but it
unfortunate.
just the fact that it resulted in an injury makes it look dirty.
I know, but
it's not.
that's like
legal.
one out of every 200
Mason
times.
was like, freed Deshaun, low blows,
That's like one out of
All
every
about it.
200 times that happens.
kick all the
but
gays.
still, what?
I didn't say that.
Is
No.
this the government's
Out loud.
number?
Yes. What do you think of
Does that sound good to you? That accent you just heard?
No.
I
So
actually, listen, I have something I need to talk about.
Let's
I-
go. Talk about it.
All right.
Oakley is against MLB history. I asked him if Albert was going to get 700, and he said no.
No. What did I say first?
No.
No. What did I say first?
You said sure no.
I said
Like,
sure,
surely
and then you
not.
made me pick between yes and no when my answer was sure, so I said no.
Mean.
It'd be cool if he did.
To be
Oh.
honest.
We already talked about how it sucks that they had the COVID year because he totally would have just
I
hit
know.
750.
He'd already be past.
Yeah, he'd
700.
already be, yeah.
He would have set the record.
Well,
Oh, hey, Christian, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Just
who you gonna pick?
Speaking of Europe, Mason is back from Ireland.
yeah, I'm
What do you
back from
mean,
Ireland.
Speaking of Europe,
My
oh,
Yeah!
that was awesome. I ruined it.
that went over my head.
Yeah,
But,
same.
I still no, I still ain't got
He
it.
said you're up to him.
Anyway, the first interaction I had with a person from Ireland, me and four other people, no, five other, no, I think it was four others, are walking to eat. Okay, and we're walking across this bridge, and you just hear this.
Game had froze. So.
You just hear this dude say, yeah, and it was my fucking kids. And I just lost it immediately. Sounded just like Conor McGregor. I was like, yep, I'm in a different country.
I bet you didn't see any dentists while you were over there, did you? They don't have those.
Everybody.
No, that's England.
It's the same thing, dude.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
It's basically the same
That's
thing.
Northern
Next, you're
Ireland.
going to say
It's
they're all
the
using the
same.
euro.
Do they not?
No.
The UK uses the pound.
They use pound.
Ireland uses
Dude,
euro.
Brexit.
Yeah, dude, I don't care.
Um,
I don't know what to tell you. It's all the same to me.
But what was I gonna say?
You know who?
Oh, everybody over there smokes a cigarette and goes to a pub after work. I promise you, because after 6 o'clock, you walk down the street in Dublin and every pub is full of people,
Well, I guess that's chill.
and
I
they're
guess.
all
You know
drinking
what isn't
Guinness.
full?
Gross.
Soul Surfer Bethany Hamilton's long sleeve shirt.
Good grief. We're not doing that. Not on this podcast. I was dying at those.
Dude, that was hilarious.
Are we going to run those into the ground? Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, speaking of the Minnesota Vikings, stellar defense, Purple People Eaters, how do you think they would have fared against Violet Beauregard?
That's a great question. Probably would have ate her up. We're not doing those either.
She is a purple person.
That's true facts.
Purple People.
Or she was.
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah, true.
Oh, good catch.
And she was a flying Purple People.
Person.
Person.
Eater.
Yeah, she's dead.
All right, hey, Will is on the clock.
I'm on the cock.
Clock.
Okay, well, we need us
I knew
to
that
all
was
be
coming.
here so we can talk about.
So what else you got on your list? We talked a little bit about me going to Ireland. I'm back, thank goodness.
Hawaii +7 is on my list. I think we should all bet Hawaii +7 this week. They're
yeah.
they're like 11-0-1 against the spread in week 1.
Yeah, their season openers.
Yeah.
In the past, yeah.
So I think we should all
I
bet
think
Hawaii
I
+7.
saw something that was like 13-1 in the last 15 years, maybe.
I mean, I'm good
Either
with those.
way,
I'm good with those numbers
yeah.
for sure. Either that or are they due to not cover?
I don't know. I see, but it's Vandy, so I'm picking Hawaii to cover.
Yeah, same.
KD going back to the Nets.
Yeah, I think
They
I didn't see that.
worked
Here's
that
the
out
thing.
apparently.
like I know like
You
the
can you
whole
go back somewhere you never left?
Okay, but he's not leaving.
the drama of it was
He's
cool,
not.
but I didn't expect them to find a trade for him.
I did not either. It was
Not
Especially once I saw what people were asking for,
Exactly.
like, or what they were like willing to give up. It's like you have to give up a good player to get Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
and like when you look at what the Jazz got back for Rudy Gobert,
Yeah.
who is nowhere near the player Kevin
No.
Durant is.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, that messed up the trade market for sure.
and like
Catcher's interference.
even
Okay, hey,
Donovan
listen, I got-
Mitchell deserves more. Like they
Listen,
deserve to get
listen.
more back for him.
yeah,
Listen, I've got a deep cut theory for y'all, okay?
Okay.
So you're talking about Rudy Gobert got so much back for a trade for him.
Yeah.
I want you to hear me out, okay? Rudy Gobert in Adam Silver's eyes more valuable than Kevin Durant. Here's why. Rudy Gobert licking all those microphones and stuff got the NBA shut down for COVID. The NBA gets shut down, opens up the Mickey Mouse NBA playoffs. LeBron wins it. We know LeBron is the shadow commissioner. So really and truly, that was just it was all set up by LeBron. Rudy Gobert's worth more than Kevin Durant
By
because he
Mickey.
won LeBron the
That
championship.
trade was fair compensation because Rudy Gobert won LeBron a championship.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I feel that makes sense.
and then also
it's doing the thing again on the TV.
Saban got an extension.
That's right, he did through like 2029.
I don't
Yeah.
think he coaches that long.
No, I
I'm
don't.
gonna say,
Either.
hey, I'm gonna say something. Overpaid.
Oh, well,
How much is that a year? I don't
It's
know.
like
He's
10,
never-
10.7?
He has
11.7
never.
maybe?
He's wanted all this facility built for the other athletic programs at Alabama. Never won them a national title. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
That's true.
It's fair.
They like, and
fair
ever
statement.
since the whole Jameis thing, have they even gotten the next Jameis, like the dual sport athlete? Have they?
No, baseball teams have been pretty bad too.
I think
Yeah,
it was all
exactly.
just
Now, granted,
it was
their
all
coaches have
just
been
for
pretty bad.
Saban to get better football facilities. He was like, "Oh yeah, let's get better baseball, then I'll get better football too."
Yeah.
So selfish.
They did redo their baseball stadium. It's kind of nice now.
Oh yeah.
Definitely selfish by Saban, though.
If he was,
I don't know what's going on in this game right now.
If he was worth the money, he would let the baseball team play at Bryant Denny.
That's true.
That'd be bad.
They would have like a total of 30 fans.
That's true.
That'd be funny to see, though.
Yeah, it would be. They do like the lights and stuff, like at the 7-inning stretch.
They had a
Yeah.
home run.
Yeah. Well, they don't do
I had,
that a
to,
lot.
I had to set my mom straight on the whole Mark Stoops, John Calipari thing over the weekend.
Yeah, that was really overblown.
Okay, well, since we're all here, do
He-
we want to start the
Yeah,
SEC?
let's start a preview.
He was 100.
You want to start with the SEC doormat?
Yes.
Not like
Well, let's
about
just
the
go.
facilities.
Like, what division do we want to start with? East or West?
That's a good point. Should we go alphabetical or left or right?
Alphabetical.
All right, so we'll start with the East.
Okay. You're getting a call from Georgetown, Massachusetts.
Hello?
You have to tell them they're on the pod.
It says you
You're on.
it says you have a missed call now.
You have to tell them they're being recorded. You have to tell them it's illegal. You have to tell
I
them.
can't hear what they say.
Nobody's got it in a microphone. We'll be able to
Hey,
hear
you're
it.
being recorded.
Currently paying. You are currently paying for auto insurance, correct?
You did say that.
You are being recorded.
Are you paying for auto insurance?
No.
Oh. No, he's not.
Just hang up.
Hello.
Hello.
You're being
Can you
recorded.
hear me okay?
Yeah, you're being
Okay.
recorded too.
You're on a podcast. Welcome to Jocks at the Roundtable. How do you feel about the SEC East?
We have 3 to 4 representatives that will be calling you back shortly to compete with the rates.
Well, tell them to have their SEC East predictions ready.
And SEC West.
And West, but we're going to start with the East.
It will only take a couple of minutes.
Okay. You got to pick someone.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take that long.
I mean, the obvious pick is Georgia.
What is the name of your current insurance? Can you verify the spelling of your first name, please?
No, don't do that.
okay.
Georgia. Georgia.
No, thank you
Georgia.
so much.
Last name Bulldogs.
No, thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
They're gonna listen to that and just be so confused. Usually, when I get those calls, it's at work, and I pick them up, and then I just like put it in the machine, so it's like, Wah! So when they hear it, all they hear is that.
Okay, what team do we want? Do we just want to like go and like what team do we want to start with?
I don't know how. So let's figure out how we want to do
Let's
this.
start our predictions.
Okay.
Let's just all go with our predictions.
By prediction, do you mean are we predicting the SEC East winner? Or are we predicting the order?
Sir, do you have
Well, the order would be the winner.
No, I know that. I'm saying, like, do we want to just talk about the winner, or do we want to do the whole thing?
them out so hard.
Well, can we do where everybody goes around like you say who
Everyone says they're 1
you
through
say
7.
who you're gonna yeah.
Okay.
And then we can talk about it after, and then we can
Talk
go to
about it.
then we can go to the West. Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go first? John Alex, you want to go first?
Say it one more time.
SEC East 1 through 7. You want to go first?
Yeah. Can I actually pull up the teams because I forget who's in the SEC sometimes.
The other two are
Oh,
Missouri
something
and
just
Vandy.
happened. We got an out. Somehow they scored a run.
Don't
Okay.
forget about Missouri.
Yeah, I got it pulled up. So I've got Georgia winning the East.
That's
Yes.
fair.
I've got Florida 2.
So did that insurance guy.
I've got Tennessee and Kentucky in a tie for 3. Really, I pretty much have a 3-way tie for second place between Tennessee, Kentucky, and Florida. But I just think having AR and Gervon is the difference maker. South Carolina, Missouri, Vandy.
Is anybody's different?
Mine's different.
You go. I want to hear it.
Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, South Carolina, Missouri, Vanderbilt. That's what I've got. I've got Tennessee and Florida both going 4-4 in the SEC. Tennessee winning the tiebreaker because they beat Florida at home.
I can see
At
that.
home in terms of
Yeah.
for Tennessee. Tennessee's home.
I can see that. I can see
any. I'm assuming I could see any of our predictions happen because I have no idea how the order's going to go.
I think 5 through 7 we're all going to have the same.
I think 1 and 5 through 7 are the same.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think 2, 3, and 4. I can see
I
any.
can-
I can see
I
any
can see
combination
any
of 2,
order,
3,
yes.
4.
Any
100%.
I can see I was talking to my parents and I was like I could see Kentucky losing to Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida and
I could
still
too.
finishing second in the East.
They'd have to beat Ole Miss at Ole Miss to do that.
Like they could lose those 3 games, go 9-3, and
Yeah.
finish second in the East.
They could do
Because
that.
I think Florida
a lot
could very well go 8-4,
Yeah.
and Kentucky has I don't think Ole Miss is going to be that good.
I do.
I think they'll be like a 7-5, 8-4 at best.
I've got Ole Miss at
Well,
8-4, 4-4 in the SEC.
Okay,
I think Florida goes 9 and 3.
I think
9-3.
8 and 4, 9 and 3.
I think 8-4, 9.
I've got them 7-5.
I think that's like worst case scenario, 7-5.
I mean, 0-12 would be worst case scenario.
Like they're not
Okay,
realistic.
that's fair,
Because
that's
they
fair.
play like Eastern Washington and
well,
USF,
I think
and they
Cowherd went
play
to Eastern
Vandy
Washington.
and Missouri,
I think Cowherd went to Eastern Washington, so you got to watch out for them.
and they play Florida State.
They're some kind of Eagles, I believe.
Yeah, they're the Eagles.
Well,
Some kind of
Oswaldo threw that guy out at home, so that's kind of sick. Because
I don't know.
Oswaldo's disgusting.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I think.
Like, that throw was on the money.
You don't like people named Oswaldo?
No, I don't know how I think 2 through 4 is going to play out. Honestly,
I said mine. So
I
that's
would
how
I would
think.
like to say Florida's 2.
I think that's
But if
fair
they-
for you to like to say that.
if they
You
go
are-
8 and
I mean, that
4
is fair for you to say.
If they go 8-4, they won't finish second.
They could, right? Because 8-4 would have them at 3 SEC. Are you including a Utah loss in the 8-4? Because that could still be 8-4 could still be 5-3 in the SEC.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not thinking about that. I'm gonna be optimistic.
Okay, that's a reasonable thing to do.
Florida is 2,
Okay,
Kentucky 3 because they have an easy schedule, Tennessee 4.
Will.
But
what's
again,
yours? 1 through 7, 1 through 6, Vandy 7.
yeah.
Let's-
Missouri 6, so really 1 through 5.
I think I had South Carolina 6, didn't I?
I think
Missouri's
they'll
better
be
than South
better than
Carolina.
No, I had Missouri 6. I have them both 6-6, but South Carolina 3-5 in the SEC, Missouri 2-6 in the SEC.
Okay. Will.
Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, Kentucky, South Carolina, Missouri.
Hey, Will, you're up again.
Wait, who's 7?
Vanderbilt.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys see that thing about Casey Smith was talking about how Nashville has, like, all these other state or great cities have like great colleges, and then Nashville has Vanderbilt.
No,
Yeah, I saw
but
that.
they do have
That
Vanderbilt.
is
Like
true.
Austin's got the University of Texas, Madison has Wisconsin.
I had no idea that Texas was in Austin. I guess I could have figured that out, but yeah.
How sad are you at me for putting them at 4?
None sad.
That's
I don't
very
think we
possible.
determine the outcome of the season.
I think
I said 2
possible,
through
though.
4. Anything is possible.
Yeah, no, it totally is.
Yeah.
I think you're crazy if you don't put your team at 2.
Yes, on this podcast, if you don't put your team at 2 on the 2 through 4, you're kind of a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
What, Mason?
None of us are going to come into here and be like, well, I think I'm a Kentucky fan, but I think we're going to finish 4th in the East. It's like, I'm not going to say that. That's ridiculous.
So I got Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee, South Carolina, Missouri, Vandy. I think Tennessee loses 5 games in the SEC.
In the SEC,
Well, they're gonna lose
I said
Alabama.
4. I said 4.
Think,
so
I
yes.
think they lose Florida,
Very likely they lose to
LSU.
Georgia for sure.
Bama, Georgia. That's 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
I don't think
I could also see them
See, I will-
slipping up to South Carolina.
I think Tennessee's kind of good.
Their defense is terrible.
That's fair, but
Their defense
their
is-
offense is really good.
Their defense.
I think
they're going to
Hendon
get
Hooker's really
behind.
good.
I think they're going to get behind in games. They're not going to be able to run the ball as well. They lost a little on offensive line. Their defense is not going to. Their defense is going to be very winded.
And just their offense doesn't favor their defense. Like it's because they score so fast, so they don't.
I think Tennessee loses 5 SEC games.
Well,
And
we'll have to see.
yeah,
Is the thing.
And,
like
I could see South Carolina being 4th over Tennessee.
I
because
think
of that.
I think South Carolina's 4th at best,
I think
but I
they're
think they end
garbage.
up being 5th.
I think 4th
Um,
and best is fair. But I've got the.
I think, and
And I could see Vandy being better than Missouri.
I saw somebody saying,
I can't see that. I got nothing there.
I don't know, yeah, they're both going to be
Bad.
sub 500. So
Like I could see Vandy beating
I've got Missouri
Missouri
6 and
as
6.
like who does Missouri?
But a lot of what I picked on Missouri, I have them. I'm giving them favor on some of their home games. That
yeah,
I've
I
got it
have
broken
been,
down
like-
like home and away as well.
I have been like pretty high on Tennessee.
I don't think
I
they're-
saw somebody today say like, I don't know why people are
Benny
just-
baseball.
just because like Florida beat the brakes off of them last year, and
Right.
they're just going to be more disciplined and have a better defense and have
Hey,
a
is
better
Will back there
quarterback
picking?
Yes.
this year. And so I don't know.
Let me see. I have a more in depth.
And Florida and Kentucky, like Kentucky not having Rodriguez is going to hurt a lot.
Yeah.
It will. First team All SEC. That was announced today.
Yeah.
Preseason.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. So that's unfortunate. That's a big miss.
team LSEC now.
Preseason though, he still is.
Preseason.
Yeah.
He's also a really good drunk driver, from what I heard.
Well, is he
really
good
bad.
at it, or is he like?
He's experienced.
good at
He's
doing it.
experienced.
I've got Missouri 2-2 in the SEC at home,
Tried
0-4
picking
in
someone
the
that
SEC on the
froze.
road. I think that's
Did you
fair.
exit out
0-4
of
in the
the
SEC
game?
on the road for Missouri.
Did it work?
I think that's about
I don't know
right.
yet.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, so we all have Georgia winning
Yeah,
the
I
East.
think.
Yeah.
I think.
You want to move on to the West?
Yeah.
The West is a
that's
little bit
what's
more
next.
jumbled.
The West is. Yeah.
Yeah, those liberals.
I mean, okay.
SEC though.
So, John Alex, do you want to do your West
Yeah.
since you went first last time?
Yeah. All right. We've got Alabama.
Yes.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona,
A&M.
Arkansas, California.
Okay.
Arkansas, LSU, Ole Miss, Auburn, Mississippi State.
You have Mississippi State last.
I had Mississippi State
Last.
last.
That's interesting.
You
Okay.
can't win football games in the SEC if you can't run the ball, Paul.
Okay, Oakley.
Alabama, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Auburn, Arkansas, LSU. I have them all 3 and 5 in the SEC, but because of head-to-head,
Yeah.
it orders out Auburn, Arkansas, LSU. Mississippi State last 2 and 6 in the SEC, 6 and 6 overall. I have 13
Hey,
SEC
Will
teams
making
being
a
bowl
pick.
eligible.
Yes.
Yeah, he's back there.
13 SEC teams bowl
Yeah.
eligible is what I have.
So only.
Only Vanderbilt not
Vandy.
making a
My
bowl.
game
A
says
bowl.
round 1, pick 6.
Are you? You're lying.
No, it doesn't.
You're lying.
Do you want to go check? I'm not messing with you.
What'd you say? What'd you say though?
Back out.
What happened?
This is why we cannot take so long to make picks.
Everyone sounds upset.
We've been doing this draft on Madden since Sunday, and we'll get like several
All right.
rounds in, and
Back
it'll
out.
go back to
About
round
20, 30
1.
minutes.
Like
Really?
it doesn't save.
It's a Madden issue?
Yeah,
Alright.
like there's
It's like
servers.
connected franchise issue
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Okay.
and we're in
I'll
round
talk to
20
you later.
something. Okay. So my Western picks. I'm going Alabama.
Whoa. Shake it up a little bit.
I'm going Arkansas 2,
Whoa!
A&M 3, LSU 4, Mississippi State 5, Ole Miss 6, Auburn 7.
Okay.
I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, I think Arkansas, I think Pittman's built a good culture, a good program there.
I think that they start off 3-0.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, South Carolina, Missouri State. And then I think they lose to A&M. And then they lose to Alabama. And then I think that they go to Mississippi State and lose. And so they basically negate their 3-0 start.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen.
That's fair.
So I've got Alabama, A&M, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, LSU, Auburn.
Okay.
Auburn last, that's fair.
I think Carson's out.
I mean, I have them one SEC win from being last in the like I have 4, 5, 6, and 7, 3 and 5, 3 and 5, 3 and 5, 2 and 6 in the SEC in the West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now part of that is because the way I did it, I had Alabama and Georgia going undefeated. I think that one of those teams could potentially lose a game,
I think
but I'm not going to
Georgia
try
might lose
to.
one.
I'm not going to try to pick which one they lose and then be wrong about 2 games, right?
Yeah.
Because then if they lose a game, then I'm wrong about a win and a loss. And then I did the same thing with A&M, but just had them losing to Alabama. They could lose a different game. They could win that Alabama game, but I don't want to guess that they beat Alabama and then potentially be wrong about 2 Alabama picks and then also be wrong about an A&M.
Yeah.
That's how I did it.
I was watching Josh Pate, and he was talking. He was like really high on Mississippi State.
Really?
He was saying if Mississippi State had LSU jerseys, people would be in love with this team.
All right. Well, maybe. I don't know.
I don't really know why, but
I don't know. I don't care about Mississippi State. Doesn't scare me at
yeah,
all. You
I'm
know?
not really. I think they'll.
Mike
be
Leach
okay.
hadn't scored a touchdown in Lexington since he coached at Kentucky,
Yeah.
if we're being honest. So, just saying.
I mean, I think they'll be okay, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's I don't know what LSU is going to be.
I don't either.
I don't know. I don't really know what Ole Miss is going to be.
Don't either. I think
don't
they'll be
same
fine.
with
I mean,
Mississippi
they went to
State.
Sugar Bowl last year.
Yeah. Yeah, but they lost
Matt Corral.
Matt Corral.
He didn't really play in that game.
I know, but
Didn't they lose that game though?
So they got a different quarterback. They got Jackson Dart.
I know. I
Alabama.
like him. Sick name. That's an Ole Miss name. Jackson with an X.
And Dart.
Dart?
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
he's got to throw darts. Or
I might pick them to win the West actually.
Lauren Shehadi.
Love her.
Okay,
Love
Will,
her.
You want to do
Is
yours?
that like one of those like plays on words?
No, Shahadi?
Shehadi.
Shahadi.
Shehadi.
No, it's Shahadi as in
It's a-
Shahadi. Hey, you need to make your West picks.
Alabama.
Okay.
You ready for this? LSU.
Oh,
Hey, Brian Kelly
Arkansas.
doing the dance thing with the recruit that he didn't get.
A&M. Ole Miss, Mississippi State,
Auburn.
Auburn.
Does Harsin get fired?
Yes. And I don't even think it's really his fault. It's like a
Kinda
Tennessee
his fault.
situation that.
Probably shouldn't have sex with that intern.
Well, yeah, but like
Former intern.
from a coaching standpoint, like I don't think he was a bad coach. It was the people above him were like, we don't like this guy, so let's push him out.
Well, so there was the people below him didn't like him, and that's what made the people above him not like him.
Well, there was a person below him that definitely liked
No,
him.
not her. Not her. I'm talking about
Wait, was she
players.
on top or on
Yeah,
the
she
bottom?
could have been
She could have been
above
above him.
Yeah, that's true.
Talking about players
it
and
was all
coaches,
over.
the assistant coaches. Like Derek Mason is one of the very well liked guys in the SEC.
Yeah.
Everyone likes him. He hated Harsin, hated working at Auburn, and left. I think he went to Arizona. Is someone still at Arizona?
Arizona State.
No, Arizona State was Herm Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he go to
Kevin
BA?
Sumlin.
I thought someone was Arizona.
Kevin Sumlin.
Yeah, from A&M.
Yeah.
I think Derek Mason went out there. To Arizona.
Mason's a
I
great
think.
defense coordinator.
I agree. And he was Auburn's defensive coordinator last year. And great defensive coordinator, guy everyone likes. Harsin ran him out.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And they had like tons of players transfer.
Giles just said I want to drown myself in the sewer of Will's post-Satco poops.
That's disgusting.
You know what's just disgusting is Vogelbach.
Yeah.
He's a big man.
I don't like him.
Cubs traded
Mason,
him.
did you do your
Drafted him.
good?
Really?
Yeah.
Why'd they draft him?
I mean, he hits tanks.
You can't even fully swing a bat.
Okay, so
Still hits
hits
ball.
tanks.
Like imagine if he could fully swing a bat.
SEC championship,
We all have.
Alabama,
Alabama and Georgia.
No,
And,
I have Alabama playing Georgia.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Some
has
people have
Georgia
Georgia
playing
playing Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
I've got Alabama.
Yeah, I do too.
Same.
I think that's
Yeah.
might be wrong, but that's the safe bet.
Yes.
Like, seems.
Do you have Alabama? What is that? I don't know what that says.
Who do you
Will-
have
Will
winning the
has
SEC
Alabama.
championship?
Who do I have in it?
Winning.
No, winning it.
Alabama and Georgia.
Who do you have
Who do
winning?
you think's
Pick
gonna
one.
win? Who do you think's gonna win?
A team that ends with an A.
Mm.
The team that's bookmarked by A's. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Alabama,
Yeah.
the
You really
team
don't
with the
know what that
most
says?
A's.
Book ended by A's, not
You don't know what
bookmarked.
that
4
says.
A's in their name.
No, I don't know what that says.
They have 4 A's in their name.
Okay,
That's a
do we
lot.
want to do college football playoff predictions?
Why are you drawing on your ankle?
Notes.
That's the end word.
Knowles?
Knowles.
Nuri. What is that?
It says nudes.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it said
I cannot
N-U-R-I.
read
It's like, is that one of those Japanese porn characters?
Dude, what is up with you and hentai?
you keep talking about it, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Oakley sent an anime gift today, and I think it made his world break because he
it
realized
definitely
that he
wasn't
likes
anime.
nipples
It was
that are
inspired.
It was Shrek
long.
killing Peppa Pig's family and then Peppa Pig killing Shrek. How is
Becoming a
that anime?
samurai.
It's all over now.
It was
Samurais
definitely-
are Chinese.
It was definitely inspired by
No,
Demon Slayer.
Samurais? I thought they were Chinese, not Japanese.
Japanese.
That's definitely a Japanese word.
Yes.
What did the Chinese people have? Dude, I think
I don't know what
samurais are
they were.
Chinese. Whoa. Did y'all see Magic Johnson tweet that he did not donate blood?
Yeah, I sent it.
children that are sweaty. And
That
work for
video
little
was
money.
inspired by an anime. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, samurais are Japan.
Yeah.
What were the Chinese ones called? The Chinese version of samurais.
Look it up.
Wow.
Seppuku!
That's when you
Chinese
stab
versions of
Chinese versions.
samurais. Not looking that up.
There aren't many of those, considering their population.
Kung Fu Panda. Is what someone said.
yourself. Did y'all see that video of the Kung Fu Panda thing I sent?
Yes.
This dude was like, it was like a filter or something. He was boxing Poe, and it said, "Damn, Poe got hands." And then Poe like knocked him out and started like doing the gritty over. They had this stupid song playing. Okay, college football playoff predictions.
Alabama and Georgia,
Again?
they're going to be in it.
Well, then it would be Georgia would be the
Yeah, I'm not doing. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
doing.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Georgia's going to be.
I'm doing
I
alphabetical.
don't either.
Well, if they go 12-0 and lose the SEC championship game to Alabama, they're
I
going to be
think
in
they'll
it.
be 11-1 and lose the SEC championship.
Who are they going to lose to?
Tennessee.
I don't know. I think they'll drop a game.
You think they're going to lose to Tennessee? It's kind of lit that you would predict that.
I think they'll drop a game.
I think they drop the game.
Well, then who's Tennessee's other loss going to be to where they don't win the East?
Alabama, LSU.
Oh, Alabama.
Oh yeah, they play LSU. Is it at LSU?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just Alabama would negate it.
Okay,
No, because they would have to lose. What?
so you have Alabama
No,
and Georgia.
Yeah, you're right.
You have Alabama and Georgia.
If they
I'm going
beat
alphabetical.
Georgia, they definitely lose to either Florida, LSU, or Kentucky.
Just like Just because
That's just the way it's going to be.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we play Kentucky after Georgia. I don't know. For once,
I have Tennessee
have a
beating
competent
Kentucky.
coach.
It's at Tennessee. I have Kentucky losing that game.
for once, Tennessee has a competent coach, a quarterback that doesn't make mistakes but also can make a big play, which is not something they've had since Josh Dobbs, but they didn't have the competent coach, that hid Alvin
That-
Kamara.
Went with that.
And we have good trench play. So, Tennessee hasn't
pretty
had
good
all of
combination.
that since 2007.
I'm worried.
Mason doesn't like
I'm
their
worried,
defense.
I'm worried about their defense. I'm worried about quick turnarounds.
They won 7 games last year with a much worse defense.
You think it's better?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, they've had Rodney Gardner as their coach for longer than half a season now. Also, Byron Young is playing all of the
wow.
games instead of not the first 4 because Alabama didn't get him last year.
Okay, you have Alabama and Georgia. Oakley.
Alabama and Georgia in it, and then going alphabetical. Ohio State, Utah. I mean, that's a safe pick, I think.
Yeah. I think if they beat Florida, then
That is probably if you, which I'm sure we can. If you looked up
beat
betting
Florida,
odds,
beat
that's
Oregon.
probably
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4. That would be my guess to make the playoff.
I wonder if Oklahoma's
Well,
up there.
Clemson would be possibly
Oklahoma has a
up there.
first-year coach.
Oh yeah,
I like
Clemson
that.
is up there.
They got Dylan Gabriel.
Clemson's
I
like
think he's overrated.
Clemson's defense is going to be good.
Let's put it this way. There's a reason that
We had him.
quarterback guru Josh Heupel didn't go after Dylan Gabriel, who was his quarterback at his previous school.
Yeah.
Also,
Dylan Gabriel?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. No.
Okay.
I think.
I'm going to go Alabama.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going with: Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Utah. That's probably 5,
think Utah.
4 of the
I
top
think
5
Utah.
betting odds to make the playoff.
I think Utah drops 2 games.
I think if
somewhere.
Utah beats Florida and beats Oregon, I think they've got to
I think they lose one
think that's
Pac-12
their
game and win the Pac-12
yeah,
and get in.
that's fair. What, they were a 2-loss Pac-12 champion last year?
I believe
I think
so,
so,
yeah.
yeah.
Because whoever they
Oregon
played
twice.
could have
They
potentially
destroyed
gotten
Oregon
in.
twice.
Yeah, I think it was Oregon could have potentially gotten in if they kind of redeemed that loss
Yeah.
to Utah in the
Yeah.
championship, if I remember
If they
right.
beat Ohio State.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Alabama, Ohio State. This is in order, like the order that I
Alphabetical?
think. No, like
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Okay.
Clemson, I think they get back in. And I'm going to say Utah.
Yeah. Here's my question: is anyone going to pick Baylor?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't pick Baylor. I think I'd pick Oklahoma before I pick Baylor.
First-year coach.
I know.
Is
but-
anyone going to pick Texas?
And
No.
a first-year coach whose players are already kind of turning on him a little bit after that racist stuff that came out. The players were defending the coach that he forced out.
Huh?
Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
I saw it,
Yeah.
but I don't
Yeah.
know.
The player, so the coach read what was on the iPad and
Yeah.
it said the N word, read it out loud.
Yeah, I knew that.
So Venables forced him out for saying it,
Yeah.
but the players were defending him, the coach.
Oh.
It was Gundy,
Yeah.
not Mike
Yeah,
Gundy's son.
Yeah. Okay, Will, what do you think? I don't think Oklahoma is going to make it. I just think I would take Oklahoma over Baylor.
It's an odds game.
Yeah.
Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson. Oklahoma.
See, I got Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia.
Like, if it's not Utah, like, at 4, I don't know who it would be, especially if Georgia has 2 losses. Like, I don't know who it would be.
I think Georgia will just have the one loss in the SEC.
I know.
championship.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing that. I think the formula
I
for
don't think
picking your
yeah.
playoff before the season starts is to go Alabama, Ohio State, and then you pick one of.
Well,
you can always do
I
2
mean,
of them.
Clemson's.
Right, but here's what I'm saying though. You go Alabama, Ohio State, and then my formula is to pick one of Georgia, Clemson, and Oklahoma. So you pick one of those three, and then you add a fun team, like Utah.
Yeah.
That's a fun, different team. That's kind of the formula. Or you could just pick two.
Like
out of the
last
pool
year,
of three.
Michigan was the
Right.
fun. Well, and Cincinnati.
Cincinnati was the fun team.
But Michigan had never gotten over the hump
Yeah.
with Ohio State, so they were kind of a fun team too.
Who's
Maybe we'll
humping
keep that
Ohio
rap.
State?
Michigan was, and then they
They
got
did
over
last
it.
year, but now
Yeah.
they're going to be getting humped again.
Yeah, they are going to get humped low key.
I don't think it matters who 3 and 4 is. It's going to be Alabama and Ohio State.
Could be Alabama, Georgia though.
Dude, then it's going to be Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud, the future of the NFL quarterbacks?
Yeah.
So I guess mine would be
And then
Georgia
Bryce
is
Young
number
will go to the
3.
NFL and be at very average, like all the other
At
quarterbacks from
very
Alabama.
average.
That's fine. 2 and on though.
Did I say at very average?
They're going to be at very average.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to be at
at average.
the very average threshold.
Could be the best rookie in his class, like Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
He's not the best.
Mac Jones is.
He was the best rookie last year.
He's not the best rookie
Statistically.
quarterback. I don't care about statistics.
Well, he's not a rookie quarterback anymore.
Statistically,
He wasn't.
Statistically, he
Yeah,
may
statistically.
be the worst rookie quarterback in that class.
I would take
No.
Davis Mills
Out of the
over
first
Mac
round.
Jones.
Trey Lance completed like
No.
2 passes.
Okay, yes.
But longevity of career.
They've only played
We don't
one
know
season.
yet.
I'm saying what will happen.
Well, it's your
But their
prediction. We
careers.
don't know if it's going to happen.
Mac Jones out of how many was there? 4 first rounders?
Trevor Lawrence,
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, Trey
Mac
Lance,
Jones.
Mac Jones.
Zach Wilson.
Is that
No,
five?
no. He's not a. Was he a rookie
Yeah.
last year?
Yeah,
he
that's
was second
five.
overall pick.
Five
Oh.
first
I forgot about
round
him.
quarterbacks.
So
yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson.
Trey Lance.
Did Trey Lance go third quarterback?
Third overall.
Yeah, then Justin Fields,
Justin
because that's
Fields.
who I wanted.
And then Mac Jones.
But the
Uh,
Bears had
Mac
to freaking
Jones.
jump the Patriots. And then they were
Did
like,
they
oh,
hump
I
the
guess
Patriots?
we'll settle for this average Alabama quarterback.
And then
Billy
because
Zapp.
I like him, we're throwing him
I
in
think
at
he-
6. Davis Mills.
I think Mills is better than Mac Jones.
Davis
Well, I think
Mills-
Mills is the second best quarterback. from
Davis
that group.
Mills would do better in New
Behind
England
Mac Jones?
than
I
Mac
think
Jones.
I think Zach Wilson would do better in New England than Mac Jones.
Yes.
I think Trevor
I think
Lawrence.
Trey Lance would.
Trevor
Trevor
Lawrence. They
would.
would have been competing for a Super Bowl last year if Trevor Lawrence was the quarterback. I'll say it.
He
I'll
sucks.
say
No,
Sucks.
they didn't have the weapons.
He sucks.
They didn't have
Trevor
the
Lawrence
weapons.
That's
sucks.
fair. They didn't have the
Trevor Lawrence
receivers.
had
The running back group was fine.
Eons
Yeah,
better
tight end group
weapons
was fine.
than Mac Jones. Why
Yeah.
don't the Patriots sign Odell? He'll be back in October.
Odell Beckham Jr.
I don't know.
That could be his name. We never know.
I don't know why.
Why
don't they just do that?
really
The-
quickly?
here's my
all
thing.
of the letters that I swapped
Here's
around.
my thing with Mac Jones.
I like it.
You're not going to win the division with Mac
Odell
Jones
Beckham
at
Beckham
quarterback
Jr.
now because the Bills are going to be a tank for the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, so who would you have that would
I think
the Bills.
I think Davis Mills has a better chance.
Mills
I think-
versus the Bills? No
I think
chance.
Justin Fields had a better chance, which if the
Nah, he
Bears
sucks.
if the Bears didn't jump him, not like last
They
year.
jumped him.
Yeah.
If the Bears didn't jump the Patriots,
Usually
jump in front of them to
Eric.
draft him.
Hit that
Maybe
out.
not.
they do the jumping.
Maybe they wouldn't have had a better chance of beating them last year or this year, but for the future, they would have a better chance of beating the Bills.
You never know.
Speaking of Bills,
I think going into the future, they would have a better chance of beating the Bills with Kyle Trask.
So here's the real conversation.
No, this is the real conversation. I got a phone call last week.
From
It
that
said-
guy again?
No, it said, hello? I was like, hello? It's like,
That's a good way to
Bill?
start a phone call.
or William? Like, Will? Oh, okay, I didn't know which one you would go by. Well,
Not Bill.
not Bill. I can see William because that's my name, but
Bill is a bigger jump than Will.
yeah.
Yeah. You would say,
She
do you
then
go
said-
by William or Will? And then the person would say Bill. You don't say William or Bill, and then they say Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also said,
Oh, it was
gonna
a
send
woman?
you an email. Respond to it with your updated resume. I never got an email from her.
Rude of her.
Yeah.
She probably sent it to Bill.
Bill Edmonds 14.
Dude, don't dox yourself.
That's not my name.
That's a good point.
No 14 names.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I have a question. What would it take for you to jump on the Mac attack train? Like what? Like realistic?
11-6 this year. With
No, not even
4,000
just
passing
this year.
yards.
In 3 years,
30 touchdowns.
over the next 3 years, what is required of the
10
Patriots under the tutelage of Mac Jones?
Him to be the backup quarterback, then I would jump on the Mac Jones train. He'd
You
be
would
a
want him
really
to play over. whoever's
no.
playing?
I'm saying he would.
So
be
that's
a
on the
great,
Mac Jones train.
He'd be a great backup quarterback.
But that's not the Mac Jones train then. Like, what would he need to do over the next 3 years for
30
you to be a
games.
Mac Jones like supporter?
He would have to improve his ball placement.
Like, buy a Mac Jones jersey.
Well, I don't think I would buy a jersey of
What
anybody.
if they went 17-0 this year? And they won the Super Bowl.
That's not possible.
What if they did?
What if they did though?
I would be
This is a
happy for.
hypothetical.
I'd be happy for.
This is the bet. If they go 17-0 and win the Super Bowl, you have to buy a Mac Jones jersey.
Buy a Mac
Okay.
Jones tattoo.
okay.
And if they don't, we'll give you
You
a
have to
penny
get
each.
Jones 10 tattooed on your back.
I'll get it tattooed on my shaft.
No, that defeats the purpose. It's got to be like a fake jersey on your
You
back.
would see it all the time.
No, he
No,
wouldn't
you.
have a shirt on.
No, I'm talking about
the
this.
shaft.
If they go 17-0 and win the Super Bowl, you have to get a Mac Jones tattoo. If they go
Okay.
0-17, we will all get Mac Jones tattoos.
Okay.
Okay.
I think 0-17 is more likely than 17-0.
I think it's less likely.
I think it's less
No.
likely.
I would say it's more likely.
There is a
I think they
0%
play- I think they
chance.
play like-
okay.
They have like two. They have like 2 games against rookie quarterbacks. and Bill
Technically
Belichick
not a
is their coach.
0% chance. There's a 0.1% chance they go 17-0.
Actually, there might not be any rookie quarterback starting.
Well, they play the Bears, and Justin Fields is basically a rookie quarterback.
No, I mean he's not though.
Zach
Okay,
Wilson.
let's make other bets. If the Patriots win a Super Bowl and Mac Jones is the starting quarterback in his career,
Okay.
You have to buy a jersey.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
you have to get your
He's
nose
not
pierced.
gonna.
If
I'm
okay,
not
so
doing any
but like
piercing.
really like not betting or anything. Like if over the next 3 years they make an AFC Championship game, let's set the bar
I'll buy a Mac-
reasonable.
I'll buy a
no,
Mac
I'm not
jersey.
saying
No,
like
we're
I'm saying
saying
like would
that-
that get you juiced up for Mac Jones?
I'd be juiced up for 52 of the 53 players on the roster.
What if the
But
backup?
why would you not be excited about Mac Jones if
Why-
he took
Because
the
I don't-
AFC Championship game?
It wouldn't be him taking them. It
It'd
would
be
be
the
the
What if he
defense
did, though?
in the running game.
what if he
What
carrying
if
did,
he
though?
had like 4,500 passing yards, like
And 40
35 touchdowns?
Not even
and
I don't even care about the yards. What if he had 40 touchdowns in a season and they went to the AFC
How many
Championship game?
interceptions?
like 12.
20. I'll give him 20 if he's throwing 40
Yeah, it's still
touchdowns.
2-1.
If he throws 40 touchdowns and 20 interceptions, that's a lot of interceptions, and they make the AFC Championship game before the AFC Championship
See,
game.
here's my
so like
thing,
they
though.
haven't played the AFC Championship game yet. How do you feel about Mac Jones at that point? He just threw 40
I mean,
touchdowns.
I guess I would feel good, but
Yeah, you'd
like
feel
my
great.
thing is that's never going to happen.
But-
Kirk Cousins
but-
hasn't even done that, and Mac Jones will never be Kirk
Kirk
Cousins.
Cousins is average at best.
He's
He's better than Mac Jones.
I don't think he
Yes.
wanted to be Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is just known for being overpaid.
I would be ecstatic if Mac Jones became Kirk Cousins, but that's not going to happen because he's not.
Well,
that
so we're giving you a situation where he's better than
Yeah,
Kirk
this-
Cousins.
I said I would be
And you're
happy.
saying,
Yeah.
I said
no,
I'd be happy.
that
That's
I
just
don't
not
want
gonna
that
happen.
deal. I want
Would
it to
you-
be Kirk Cousins.
What would it take? So at that, tell it that we are still watching.
No, I'm saying.
Would you say that you were wrong about Mac Jones if that happened?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want. I want to know like what is that breaking
Why
point?
do you want your quarterback to be a worse thing than what we're describing?
I don't want him to be. I just know that he is.
It really seems like you want him to be bad.
I mean, yeah, I don't like Mac Jones, but
Should.
I would be happy because the Patriots were good. It's a weird situation.
What if
But
they
good thing
sign-
is, I don't think 5 years from now I'll be having to go for Mac Jones. So,
you don't think so?
No.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah,
That's a
straight.
fair thing to say.
Yeah.
Because I mean, who knows what's gonna happen over the next 5 years?
Yeah, we could all like.
Because he's got what 4 more there.
We could like.
If everything plays out.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Good changing the
That was a
subject.
very long rant. I'm
Um,
sorry.
did y'all-
I'm
did
sorry
y'all
you had
see-
to hear my hate for Mac Jones.
Did y'all see what happened in the Oakland Coliseum?
Oh, there's
Got
two people
shot.
doing the nasty.
Yeah.
They're doing the nasty part of
Hey,
games.
the baseball players weren't the only
someone got
ones.
shot.
No. Oh,
Hey, the guys on the field weren't the only ones getting to third base.
yeah, that's a good point.
Well, that was my home plate.
Good for
What just
those
happened?
people that were getting to third base. I guess. I don't know.
Did he
He
tag
missed
him?
the tag. He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
Yeah, he did.
He did.
They call him out?
Jeff McNeil. Get some new
The
eyes, bud.
squirrel.
Weird bat.
Okay.
My
Fully
fully
torqued.
aroused torqued is I have a
Seemed like you're kind of halfway, not. Hey, he's still third.
well I was gonna say I don't necessarily want to bring it up to the public.
No, okay.
What's Showalter mad about? He stole third on
That's
him.
fair.
He's just mad because his first name is Buck.
Oh, because he left way early and the pitcher didn't do anything.
I don't have any obligations this weekend.
That's cool.
good.
No oblos.
Football.
That's true. There's college football.
Okay, Nebraska plays.
Vandy plays.
Vandy in Hawaii.
SEC football.
Nebraska, Northwestern.
The backyard brawl, Pittsburgh and West Virginia.
Yeah.
That's on Thursday night.
Yeah, that's basically this weekend.
Yeah. Close
Um,
enough.
I'm fully torqued for obviously college football, but
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go to the Titans game on Saturday night.
Who they play?
They play the Cardinals.
Is it the Super Bowl?
It's a preseason game.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember where we
Yeah.
were in the season. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go to that. That'll be fun.
All right.
Oakley.
Oh shoot, I do have oblos.
I don't know.
What do you got?
You could get my car serviced.
Yeah, that's not like
8:30 a.m.
that's not like
That's
a
not
big
like a big
obelisk.
obelisk.
Saturday.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, but then
Yeah, I
you'll have the
can't
rest
sleep
of the
in.
day. You'll have the rest of the day.
Can't sleep in.
You can take a nap.
8:30s.
Says you.
Sleeping in.
I don't like taking naps, but other people do.
Yeah.
I
Who
hate
says I don't like taking naps, but you can suggest it to someone to do?
I always suggest people taking naps. I can't stand taking. I can't.
I don't
nap.
like taking naps, but that
You know
doesn't
that
mean
I can't nap.
I don't like murder, but yeah, you should kill that guy.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
That's
fair.
fair. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Do you have your fully torqued?
I mean, other than college football, not really.
I mean, that's fine.
I pulled, maybe tore my hamstring last night.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know how? What?
Pulled torn.
Pulled, maybe torn.
Pulled torn.
Fully torn.
You said that, and I was like, "What word just came out of your mouth?"
Oh, because I just kind of put them all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I can like fully walk again this weekend. That'd be cool.
That would be good.
You know how like when you're kind of sick and like like when your nose is stopped up, and you're like, I took for granted all the time I had being able to breathe through my nose.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, but with walking.
I'm going to be fully torqued, not to be jet lagged anymore.
There you go. Well, so when did you get back? I
Saturday.
thought you were gone 2 weeks.
Saturday, 1 week.
Okay.
I got back Saturday. We circled Nashville for an hour.
He says that's a
Did
bad
he- could
thing.
he not find
but
it?
it gave
No.
me enough time to come pick him up from the airport.
Yeah,
so-
no, the flaps on the plane wouldn't come out to slow the plane down.
Just landed.
They were
It was the-
scared
It was
that-
the hardest landing I ever had. Like emergency vehicles.
The
out
flaps
there
were
beside the
scared
plane.
that
Really?
Yeah, like
they
it was.
wouldn't get accepted.
Yeah.
So it
That's
didn't
fair.
come out. But yeah, like emergency vehicles were on the runway. Like the pilot gets on there and it's like, just so you know,
Flaps were worried about what their parents
when
would
we
say.
land, like there's going to be emergency vehicles
This is
out there. Don't be
American
alarmed.
airline.
It's completely normal.
Fizz,
No, it's not. That's definitely not normal. What is Matt Carpenter doing? He was just standing there in the dugout banging a bat on the fence.
My fully torqued is Got Sundays are back. Game of Thrones Sundays.
Oh yeah, did y'all watch
It's
it?
not Game of Thrones.
I don't watch
Hod
it. I don't watch it, so I
Sunday.
don't know if it's cool or not.
Hod Sundays are back.
What does that mean?
House of the Dragon.
Hodel.
Why didn't they just call it Game of Thrones?
Because it's not Game of
Why don't
Thrones.
they just call it Game of Throats?
You called it Got.
Yeah, I mean, I was just referring to the. Because that was like a Sunday
Because
thing.
everyone has one in the show.
That is true.
A dragon or a throne?
No, they all have
Throat.
throats.
Oh.
And the dragons have extremely long ones.
That is.
Actually, they're technically
Gay.
wyverns.
yeah.
Their throats are?
No,
So it
They're
should
not
be
dragons.
House of
They're
Wyvern.
wyverns.
So why do they call it dragons?
Well,
'Cause
so
that's just
dragons have 4 arms or 2 like arms, and then 2 legs, and then the wings come out of their shoulder blades.
Okay.
Wyverns, their wings are their arms.
They don't have other arms?
No, it's just.
Or they
like
grab people?
No, their claws are at the ends, of, at the ends of the wings.
They're like lizard birds.
Well, that's why they're called a wyvern.
Well, so I don't see the correlation there. What does that mean? How is that a lizard bird? They're like lizard birds.
A lizard bird would be like a dragon because a lizard has
4
arms and legs. And
legs.
No. A
Wings.
dragon,
And the
it
wings
seems like that
separate.
would be like a lizard
lizard
with
bird.
wings. Whereas the other one is like a lizard bird combination.
Oh, I
In
get
terms
what
of
you're
skin
saying. I get what
and
you're
then
saying.
wings and no arms. Does that make sense?
Yes, I get what you're saying.
One's a lizard with wings, the other one is a lizard bird combination.
You wanna call
Wyvern is
you wanna
lizard
call it a
bird
lizard?
combination.
What? With an I instead of an A? Is that the only thing? We're not a bizzard.
That sounds dirty.
That's true. It does sound. What would that? Well, we're not going to get into that. What else?
But it was the first episode was really good.
Was it?
Yeah.
They had this
They-
really intense scene where they performed a C-section.
Yeah,
It's kinda
you
gross.
saw it.
Yeah.
Like the thing.
She was
On a
alive.
dragon?
She was alive and
On a lizard?
no, on a human. She was alive, and they were just
they
cutting her
showed
open with no.
Hoo-ha?
No, that's a TV show from like the 50s.
Hoo-ha. Never
It was
seen
crazy because like the doctor was
Sounds
like
crazy.
the doctor was like you can save one of them or they'll both die, and the dad was just like
They both died anyways.
they both died anyway. Yeah, the baby died a day later.
No, it was like hours later.
Okay, whatever.
It's kind of funny.
The baby was like,
I mean, it's not funny.
"Nah, man, I'm at." Well, I mean, it's a
And
TV
then
show.
and then
That's
the
true, it is a TV show,
the
that is funny.
uncle who's like supposed to be like the antagonist, I guess, kind of was like mocking it, being like
Dude,
the air for a day, like calling him the air for a day.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it was wild.
That's exactly what y'all were just doing, though. Is it kind of the thing?
Yeah, but we're
Also, we're not
We're
related
just-
to the child.
yeah,
so-
and we're speaking about a show. In the show, it's like real life to them.
That's true. It is like real life to them.
Yeah, I mean, Christian
Is
does
this in
go up
English?
to Rowan and he goes like,
Yes,
"Oh,
it's-
you ain't got no hose."
I do that.
Do you?
Do.
What does he say?
He's just like,
He doesn't. So he
Probably
doesn't like
why
when
he
you say
doesn't
that.
have any hose, because
Yeah, he's always yelling.
yeah.
He needs to
Yeah.
relax.
he's always screeching.
He needs to calm down.
Okay, that's it.
That's all I've got.
Next week, NFL.
Next week, NF fantasy football.
Next week, then the next week, NFL.
Yeah.
So next week,
And
we'll
then the
do
next week,
what?
and then the next week,
Okay, so next week,
and then the next week.
Yeah, let's plan this out, I guess.
how many
Next
of
week.
each position do we want to rank?
Top 5, man? I don't know.
I'd say top 10
if we're
for
doing a
receivers and running backs.
consensus, if we're doing a consensus,
QBs, I think you should do at least 10.
Yeah.
I don't think we should, if we're going to do like 10 and then like 15 or 20, we shouldn't each do it. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
should reach a consensus on our top 10.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, reached. Okay.
If that makes sense. We'll do like 10, 20, 20, 10 for tight ends,
No, it's 2020.
like 5 defenses, 1 kicker.
The
Justin
kicker.
Kicker.
Yeah.
Justin.
Justin
we'll
Tucker.
pick. Well, no spoilers.
Justin Kicker.
But we'll pick 1 kicker.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's hitting me like a wall.
Usually you.
Walls don't move.
If these walls could talk.
Although some walls move, like in movies when they like are closing in on the people.
And like when Doctor Strange can do the little thing.
That's true. Yeah.
He does it.
Is that what really separates a wall and a door?
Doors
Opening?
open.
Hinges.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hinges and a
hinges and
knob.
a doorknob and-
slide. Door slide too.
Yeah, some doors do
Okay.
slide.
So opening,
yeah,
the ability to
opening
to
in some
open.
form or fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, I can put a hole in that wall and then there's an opening in it.
No. The wall
Not-
doesn't open.
not to the
Opening
other side
verb,
of the-
not opening now.
Oh, that something that can open and close.
Yeah.
Willing.
The ability to
Okay,
open
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So what about
I
a
like
gate?
the closing.
I don't think a
Is
door
a gate just a
willing.
door?
Is this a door?
Yeah, that's a door.
That's a doorway.
Oh, that's a door.
Oh, that? Yeah, well, that's a cabinet.
Yeah. So doorway.
Door.
Cabinet door.
Doorway is a doorway. A lack of a wall or a lack of a door.
Is doorway
I think a lack of a door
combined
has
super
it's
country
the-
of Denmark and Norway?
No.
It's the way.
Right.
It's the door without the door. If that makes any sense.
Mark?
Okay, I don't know. I'm not talking about doorways anymore.
Yeah, but like, what is it?
It's a doorway. Okay, we'll see y'all.
Lord willing.